last-minute ballot battle over Florida's Amendment 3 is still waging in the state Supreme Court. This measure, if passed, would open primaries to all voters, but opponents want to stop counting the votes. 8 on Your Side investigative reporter Victoria Price here now to explain the lawsuit and its implications.
And Josh, as you can see, more than 4 million Floridians have already voted either through early voting or vote by mail. So if this lawsuit succeeds, that's more than 4 million votes either for or against Amendment 3 that would be tossed out. Josh Mitchell isn't voting until Election Day, giving him less than 2 weeks to decide who and what he's voting for.
Made up my mind on a lot of the key players in terms of some of the more local stuff. Have to do my research yet.
That includes ballot measures like Amendment 3 that, if passed, would open up Florida's primaries to all voters. The 2 candidates with the most votes, regardless of party, would then face off in the general election. Its sponsor argues it would end extreme partisanship, but groups like the Florida NAACP and League of Women Voters condemn it, claiming it could make it harder to elect minority candidates. A last-minute legal challenge to Amendment 3, filed last week, is Republican-funded but has bipartisan support, including local state lawmakers Chris Sprowls, a Republican, and Janet Cruz, a Democrat.
It's just too easy for parties to figure out how to manipulate the ballot.
The Republican-backed lawsuit pits the DeSantis administration against his own party. The state firing back in court this week, arguing the pandemic has made this election confusing enough. Not counting the votes for Amendment 3 will only make things more confusing.
If the point of an election is to hear the will of the people and the voice of the people.
Josh Mitchell isn't sure if he agrees with the measure, but this late in the game doesn't agree with tossing it either.
And if people have already voted, and then you're starting to change the ballot after people have already been voted, that doesn't make much sense to me.
Now, those fighting Amendment 3 have until tomorrow to rebuke the state's response in court. It's hard to say how the court will rule, but if it's any indicator, a previous challenge to strike Amendment 3 was denied by the Florida Supreme Court earlier this year. In studio, Victoria Price, 8 on Your Side.